Welcome back everyone to another episode of Midway Wrestle. We have got some more unboxing to do. We have got 2 parcels that have come in this evening. We're going to get them open as usual and see what's inside. So let's make a start with the bag. Let's get that box out of the way. Let's get going. Feels like there is actually some packaging up going on in here. Yes, we've got some bubble wrap, which is always a positive. When people are sending figures, it doesn't always happen as you've seen before. I mean, the last one when the box was just absolutely destroyed. So here we go straight into the figures. We have got an Elite Big E. No one seems to really want the Elite Big E's. This is one of the newer ones. I think it came with the championship title as well. It's a good figure, but they just seem to be overlooked for whatever reason. We've got some basics here. You know, the general Christian, Curtis Axel. It's a nice newish John Cena. His nice hairdo. Still the older style basics though. We've got a Bray. And then we've got a Kalisto there. Let's get this packaging up out of the way. What else have we got in here? Right, so we have basic Dolph Ziggler. I think this was the one that he also got a part of the Dirty Dogs, and he came with, yeah, it's got it on the back there. Came with a glorious Bobby Roode as well. I don't think it was a 2-pack. I think they were both individual basics, but so kind of like one of the newest basics of Dolph before he left. We have got a Elite Sami Zayn there. Not in the greatest of conditions. It doesn't rattle. It's not too loose. It's not too bad. Great for playing with. We've got some more basics there. A lot more basics coming out. The Rock. I think this one came with the car. I don't know if they also brought it out on its own, but he came with like a wrecking car in blue. We've got Drew McIntyre, the new world champion. Or is it Universal World? Undisputed, everything. Some more. That's Randy Orton there from kind of his RK Bro run. And a nice Miz there. A lot of those I think we could probably end up on Vinted. We have got a CM Punk. And then we've got another Elite there on the Damian Priest from the Royal Rumble series, complete with his jacket. It's a nice figure, that one. Was kind of a peg warmer over here in the UK. I don't know if it was in America, but it was a peg warmer. Followed by another Damian Priest. I think that was like his first basic that came out. We've got a jacket there, which maybe Sheamus's jacket from the Brawling Brutes. Not too sure. No Sheamus figure though. I'm not sure if there's meant to be a Sheamus figure or not in that bundle. I'll have to have a look back on the order. There is a Uso. Maybe Jimmy. Maybe Jay. I think it's Jay because of the hair. I've got another bundle coming from the same seller, which has the other one of these in. So that's a nice little, once we get them both together, it will be a nice little one to add on to Midway Wrestle. Let's move those off to the side. Get rid of the packaging. Let's bring in the next one, which is a box. And we'll get this open. Here we go. Who knows what's inside the box? Hopefully no rattly figures. Which is, you know, it happens. You're buying so many figures, you get rattly ones. Oh, very, very, very nicely packaged up, these ones. Look at these. Just falling out there. Beautiful. It's not something you see every day when you order from Vinted. Yeah, nice. We've got a stack of little parcels there. What is the first one going to hold? Okay, so how are we getting into these? We may have to do some fast forwarding through some bits. Wow, so well packaged. What looks like a championship belt though in there, which is nice. Oh, and another championship belt, which is nice. Oh, lots and lots of championship belt. I mean, this bag itself probably paid for the bundle. Look at those, there we go. So well packaged up. Put the price that we paid up on the screen as well, so you can see how much we paid for all of these figures. I mean, relatively nothing at all for what we're getting in there. So this looks like it's probably the accessories from all of the figures that we've got. There are a couple of blue universal titles, one with Roman Reigns plates, one normal. We've got the women's world title there. We have got the weight belt for a Cody Rhodes, and then the US Championship with Bobby Lashley side plates, and we have got a head for a figure, I think that was one of the in the 70 range, an elite Daniel Bryan, and then we've got an Ula Fala. So put them down to the side. There's some accessories. If I remember rightly seeing that head of Daniel Bryan, I'm pretty sure this is the bundle that had that figure in as well. So we will see. Other than that, I'm not actually too sure what is going to be in these. Maybe a Daniel Bryan. It's all a mystery. We will find out together what is inside. I would like to point out though, me being super fussy here, and you know, I'm the one in the wrong clearly, but there is a level between really well packaged up, which this is, and then just a pain to get into. It goes hand in hand, which if you're just buying the one bundle off someone, you're going to really appreciate it that it's like this, and you can get into it. When you buy, you know, 20 parcels a week or whatever it is, it becomes a pain when you've got to open them up like this, and there's so many to open. So I mean, I'll complain. It's never going to be right, is it? Let's just complain. Why not have a moan? Makes the world go round. Right, so look at that. As if by magic, the first figure that I then pull out is the one I was talking about. So the rest is really a mystery what's on here. So this is the Daniel Bryan. And if we go back to that head, that is the alternative head for that figure. So they pop on and off. He's got the little finger points there. So this is kind of, I think, the last elite Daniel Bryan figure that was made before he went off to AEW. So it's another great little addition there. I think I've said this already, but there should be the prices popping up on the screen at some point so you can know actually what I paid. Let's move that back over. What I paid for the figures. That is if I ever get into them. Because they are so... I mean, they must have spent all the money on this bundle just packaging it up. Mounting bubble wrap. It's so much. It's like bubble wrap inception, isn't it? It's like... Gonna have to speed up some and do some edits on this, because otherwise it's just going to be an hour-long video of me ripping off layers of bubble wrap. We've got a nice basic Cody Rhodes. So it is a new basic. It's one of the newer figures of Cody Rhodes, but in the older basic form with the legs there. So it just missed the cutoff, I guess, when this figure came out. I think I've seen and maybe even have the same outfit in the basic as this one, but in the newer one with the movable legs at the joints. Well, this is a task, isn't it? Getting through this. I think I need a break. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that speed. The experience coming through now, getting into those parcels. Or have I spoken too soon? Oh, here we go. And there we have Mankind. Nice, complete with the mask, which is removable on or off. A lot of these, when you see on the second-hand market, there's two problems that happen. The first one is the mask goes walkies and you never see it again. And the second one is the tie. You know, it's quite a little flimsy joint there, can get broken off. So this one has both bits to it. A nice cleanish shirt as well, no real marks on there and stuff. So this has been looked after very well. Nice. Right, let's see what else we're going for now. Straight in that one. And out he comes, look at that. There we go, Bobby Lashley. See, he came with the title there as well, from the accessories that we saw with the Bobby Lashley nameplates. It's quite a cool outfit that he's in. Popular figure, Bobby Lashley, at the moment. We sold quite a few of those over the last week or so. AEW haven't brought out a figure that I know of him yet. So if you're wanting to add him to an AEW roster, these are your options at the moment to go and get the WWE Mattel versions. Depends really how, you know, we have so many different customers and how people collect. We have people that just display, we have people that play, and then you've got people that stick with Mattel, some people that stick with Jazzwares, some people that mix in between, some people that go for certain eras. This figure here is one which became very popular for customs, and you'll see why when I open it. So here we go. This is a Baron Corbin suited, and it's great. Pop off the head, you know, heat it up, pop it off, pop on another head, and you've got a lot of other customs you can make. The most popular one I've seen is a Vince McMahon, to kind of make an Attitude Era Vince, suited Vince. They're never going to bring one out, are they, realistically now? Would make a great part of a Monday Night Wars series that they've got if you had a Vince McMahon, but it's just never happening. He's a good addition to have if you want to make that Vince. Get a Vince head from, you know, there is a figure out of Vince already from that era with the black trousers. Pop it on and make a suited one. We can see who's coming out of there. That is the Tribal Chief. I'm not sure if that is a basic. Or an elite. Looks like it's an elite. Nice. We've only got about 50 million of these already at Midway Wrestle. But as much as we have so many of them, they do fly out and people want them because it is one of the main characters in WWE that everyone wants. It is Roman Reigns. You know, he's a cool figure. So many though that are so similar. This one's got the little red detail there on the boots. You can pick that up. We've got two more. Okay, so this one is for one of the other accessories then that we had with the weight belt. Okay, so just going back to that Roman, that's what one of the universal belts there with his name on, and it's going to be the same for this Cody Rhodes here that we've got. So we've got the Cody Rhodes, and then he's got his weight belt there. It's hard to tell what one this is. It could be the Elite 101, which is kind of his first elite figure that came out when he came back to WWE. But they also did a Top Picks, which is pretty much the exact same figure that's come out. So really good condition though, this one. Makes me think it's maybe the Top Picks just because it's looks and feels like it's maybe newer, but whoever had this bundle looked after it well. As you can see by their packaging up, even when they sent it off, they wanted it to get there well. But again, you look at the price paid on this bundle, and I thought that was very, very, very good deal. Okay, the last figure that's coming out here it is a stone cold of some description. Is it an elite? Can I get it out of the packaging? Here we go. So it is a basic stone cold Steve Austin. I think now looking at the head sculpt's fairly new one. I think with the Mankind figure that there is there, this is one that came from a battle pack of the two of them. So nice. Okay, so all in all, some nice figures that have come in there with the two bundles. Again, I'll pop up the prices of both of those paid all in. Don't forget, we also got these accessories too to go with the figures. So great. These should shortly be finding their way to Medway Wrestle. Thanks everyone. Have fun. Keep safe. See you later. Bye.